Welcome back to Wartime's European Frontline. Welcome to the final mission for the Soviets. We're going to take over Berlin. Unfortunately, we have a bunch of restrictions placed on us, but we'll see about that. So, for the time being, we just have to build up our economy. We have 12 minutes to kill a German general. Why do you have to kill that guy, and why do we have to do it in 12 minutes? Is a question that will not be answered anytime soon. But it's okay. So this one's actually one of the more tricky objectives. Later on it gets... so you do have all the tech here. You have to do all of these objectives and all of them are timed. And they're timed in a way that if you complete one objective early, it just moves on to the next one and you get penalized for working quickly, which is not great. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you. If I could actually afford that. So that's not great, and there's two major obstacles. One of them is getting troops to kill this general here in this bunker complex early on, and the second one is that at one point the Germans will get a free division of Tiger tanks, 4 of them. And 4 Tigers, that's a lot of firepower. And we need K2s to stop them, and we need a lot of K2s. We probably need, I would say at least 5 or 6, because those Tigers are ridiculously powerful. I'm not exaggerating here. They're more powerful than the K2. So they will, if you can't stop them with T-43s, 34s, what am I saying there? They're just going to absolutely destroy those. So this is not going to be easy, and if you're not prepared for that, you are going to lose, because it sounds a bit ridiculous, but due to the way this game works, with the higher tier units being so much more powerful than the lower tier units, 4 Tiger tanks are almost an unsurmountable amount of firepower. I mean, remember the last couple of missions where I had K2s, or well, the last mission, I had 5 of those and they destroyed everything. What makes this difficult is that, so the German HQ is surrounded by anti-air, so you can't just bomb it, but there's also a bunch of Leopolds scattered throughout Berlin. That makes that a bit more tricky. But we will just have to see how we deal with that. At one point you also have to defend yourself against waves of German soldiers, which is also a thing we have to take into account. So we do have a general here, we do have another one somewhere over here. We do have the train station here, there are the tracks, and then the HQ is here, and there's anti-air batteries here everywhere. So it's going to be a little bit tricky, not super difficult, but you definitely have to know what's going on. And you have to be able to plan ahead a little bit, because otherwise this is just not going to work out in your favor. Alright. We want the academy as well, but we need oil for that, so we need to wait for our pump jack to get pumped up. Thankfully Germany does not attack you outside some specific scripted attacks. That's good, so you do not have to defend yourself against attacks all the time. You do not have to invest that much money into towers. Towers, like all the towers you need for defense, aren't that much of a problem, because you only have 1 oil well, so this is another one of those missions where oil is definitely your bottleneck, unless you want to build nothing but basic infantry, and you probably don't. So, let's get... what do we want to get? Yeah, the academy. It's going to be ready soon, and unfortunately the Soviet bombers are fairly weak. The British and American bombers, even the German ones, the dive bombers, they're all way, way better. So taking out all this anti-air is a bit difficult. There's just so much of it that it's difficult to not lose planes. And planes require somewhat high initial investment anyway, so we'll just have to see how that goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get a bunch more of you. We also want some elite guys. They're fairly expensive and kind of fragile for their price, but their firepower is really good against other infantry. So if you mix in a couple and have them shielded by the basic infantry, this is already going to work out quite well for us, I think. Yeah, this is on its way, getting there slowly but surely. And let's build maybe just 1 tower here, just to... otherwise I'm just nervous. And 1 there. Okay, the academy is on its way. We do have a fair amount of oil. I think these cost 60-60.
Construction completed.
They do cost 60-60. Another problem with the King Tigers is that you can lay mines, but it's really difficult to gauge where they actually come from, as in from which angle precisely they approach your base. So you have to lay mines all over here, and they can eat a lot. They can eat like 5 or 6 heads. So getting that many mines out is not that easy. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. Do I want another barracks? Maybe. Might not be worth it, but what I do want is, I think, the hit point upgrade here, which costs, yeah, 100 and 100. We might just about get that in time, so let's maybe get that. And improve our hit points a little bit. That's good for the basic infantry, because we get 10 more hit points, which is just a slightly below a 10 or slightly above a 10% increase for the elite infantry, but it is. Let's actually check. You guys get, yeah, you guys almost get a 20% increase. In fact, it's slightly above that, so that's neat. So we're going to have 4 of these. Then build 1, 2 more of you and more. You know what? Let's get another barracks. And then I think we want at least 2 troops. And once this troop here is ready, we can already move out and start clearing this area here, because otherwise it might just take too long. In the meantime, we also want, yeah, vehicle factories, laboratories, the power plant. Yeah, let's get the power plant right away. And yeah, once you two are ready, then we're going to move out, and then we're going to have our barracks spit out some more basic infantry. And it's going to be great. The whole German basic infantry isn't really that much of a problem, but they do have flamethrower guys, and they have 1 light vehicle guarding the general, so that's generally the biggest obstacle. Okay, so you just move out. You get over here for now. There shouldn't be anything in between this and that. And yeah, that's it for now. Do I want more elite guys? Potentially. Let's maybe get 2 more. And let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this should do it. So you start clearing the way. There will be Germans on top of these concrete. Whatever this actually is, I'm not entirely sure about that. More supply stores, really. That is okay. 1, 2, and I don't have enough money for that, but that's okay too. Okay, time to take all of you out. Oh, we just alerted everyone here, but it's fine. Reinforcements are on their way, not its way. Yeah, we're going to wait for those. This is just not enough troops to be worth it. Should have built those a little bit earlier, those supply stores, because it doesn't take that long and I did have the resources, but oh well, that's how it is. And here we are. So far we haven't lost anyone, that's pretty good. There's a flamethrower guy here, but that's okay. Just got 1 puff of flame up. And yeah, these guys here will be on their way soon. You can already join me here. Then don't just speed ahead like that. There we are. You get over here, and you continue. Okay, so we've almost reached the guy, and we have some minutes left, so we can get in some reinforcements. There we go. Boom. And our amphibious elite guys, once their rifles speak, everything is generally gets itself killed rather quickly. In the meantime, let's build a light factory, and let's not build that. Let's build a laboratory instead. Okay, there we go. You join us here, and I think we have enough time to get these guys here in. And what do I need for you? I think I just need more resources, don't I? Yep, looks like it. That's okay. We also need to upgrade our research laboratory to... There we go. Was it the hit point upgrade? I think it was the hit point upgrade. Okay. You just stay here. Yeah, we're going to wait for you. We should have enough time for that. I didn't really need you guys, but that's okay, generally spoken. And this lab here is almost ready. And there we go. Alright, everybody's ready to go. So let's see. It's just you, another flame guy, and you. And yeah, that doesn't seem to be too much of a problem. Let's kill the flame guy first. And then it's you. Yeah, we didn't even need that many guys. Alright. Now we have 50 minutes to locate and eliminate the second guy. Okay, let's just kill you. In fact, let's stay here for a bit because I want to kill all of these guys here. Because otherwise they will just follow us. There's a bunker. We do not want to fight that. And there we go. Awesome. In this case, let's just go back home. We have a decent amount of guys left. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. So now our time to find that guy is rather limited. Do you want the... yeah, we don't want the military laboratory here. What do we have here? There's more guys following us. That's fine. You just kill them all.
We are under attack. Construction complete.
Otherwise they will just follow us back to the base and that's a bit annoying. And that should be it, I think. Alright, you will be upgraded as soon as we have the military research laboratory, naturally. Which is about 1/3 on its way. And in the meantime, let's build more towers here. Because those will be needed as well. So there's one guy here, that's okay. I'm just going to go back to base and I'm going to kill you. I don't even care what happens in the meantime. Yeah, why do they all stop and why do they stop like in a synchronized fashion? It's just... is that like the time when the like pass findings recalculate or so? I don't even know. In any case, we go have a horde of infantry here now. That is somewhat useful. We'll see about that.
Improvement completed.
Improvement completed. That's nice. So let's improve you as well. And let's hope we can get 2 of the heavy guys out. We're not even going to bother with anything else because the Tigers are going to come for us sooner or later. And we can only stop them with our own heavy tanks. Or if we had a lot of planes. But that's not going to happen anytime soon. And the Soviet planes are already the weakest ones, and they're really slow to use, so there's that.
Construction completed.
What was that? I think it was just, yeah, that was just these defenses here, I think. Okay, so now we've got all of you guys. You're not terribly useful anymore. And I don't think we lost any of our elite guys here, but it's okay. You are nice to have anyway. Do we want one of these? Potentially. We'll have to see about that. For now, let's just wait for this heavy tanks factory here to get itself set up. We do have the mass production facility, but we just don't have enough time to utilize that. And it costs you so many resources, it's just not worth it. We could go for a second heavy tank factory at one point, but I think the resources are the real bottleneck here as opposed to anything else really. But let's see. So please get yourself built. That would be nice. What upgrades did we have here again? Oh yeah, only this one here. I think the other laboratory is more interesting in that regard, but what can you do? Do we want one of those? I think we do, because I don't think we're going to get anything else anytime soon anyway. You join this group here, just so I have you somewhat organized. There we go. And do I want one of these? Maybe... Might need one more of these here, because there will be a horde of German infantry coming after us here at one point. You also become a new group. There we go, and then we could afford you once we actually have the resources for that, which is going to be the case soon. And come on. Wait a second, do we need... Oh, we don't have enough minerals for that. Maybe we shouldn't have built all of these right now. It's okay. It's okay. Minerals are gained relatively quickly, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Still makes me nervous, because this guy here also takes a lot of time to be built and is really slow. But what can you do? Okay. Getting there. 150 are left. I also want the research laboratory, but I can't really afford that right now. I really need to get these tanks here rolling out.
Construction completed.
Maybe go to more towers. And almost there. I want a second one as well, but I have to move out with the first one just to deal some damage. This guy here supported by maybe... Should we get 2 of these? Yeah, I think we can probably afford 2 of these. They're not that expensive and we probably want them sooner or later anyway. And they serve as a de facto extension of that guy's life bar. And we probably want the energy upgrade as well, but more about that once we can afford all those other laboratories. Okay, some more resources. And this mission here it seems to be on a really tight time limit. At the same time it isn't, but because it's not really that important that we kill that general quickly. We just have to plan ahead for what happens 2 stages later. But we're going to get to that. You can actually position yourself here and you can position yourself there. Just for the time where we have to defend ourselves here. Again, that's kind of a thing you have to know. If you don't know how this mission goes and you don't know what to spend your resources on, this is just not going to work out in your favor. It is not. Okay, you're almost done. You actually constructed a lot faster than I remember that being the case. But I'm okay with that. Yeah, one more problem are the Leopolds. If it wasn't the Leopolds, we could just rampage through the entire city. No questions asked, but unfortunately it is not. But we'll have to see how we deal with that. But can we even approach this from here? I guess we can. Yeah, we'll have to see how we deal with that. Okay. So you are ready now. That is good. So you're going to move over here. Yeah. This here should still be safe. So you move over here and you guys move over here. And that should pretty much be it. Yeah, and we're halfway there to, at least to the resource to build another one of these, which is not quite the same as building another one of these. But it's going to be fine. Okay, so you just move forward. I don't think there's anything in here but the Leopard that can... Leopard. That's a way more modern German tank. Or German piece of military hardware. I don't think there's anything but the Leopold that can actually harm us. Okay, getting there, slowly but surely. So, these houses here are unfortunately neutral, so we can't just... destroy them, but we can shoot through them, which is pretty useful as well, all things considered. Okay, so there's the general. There we go. Questions where are you going to run? Well, we'll see. For now, you just eat all of those guys here. So where's the general going? Please don't tell me I have to chase you down. I really don't want to do that. Doesn't really matter. These guys here... Oh, you're actually going to come for me. Wow, you're brave. Have to give you that. Well, come and get me. Yeah. There we go. Not a problem. Fine. So you... Oh, there's the Leopold. The Leopold still deals a ton of damage. Okay, return home. Let's build another one of you. Thankfully, I think most of the Leopolds are just completely static, so that's not that big of an issue. Let's get... oh yeah, let's get another lab. Anything else we want? Probably more towers here. And then we're just going to return home. Yeah, we also fight the purple Germans here. That's... I'm not quite sure whether they choose to give them that color, but they did, so there we go. Couple more resources, please. There we go. So the train station is over here. The train station is also guarded by Leopold. Have to see how we deal with that. Two of these might actually just rush the Leopold and take it out. Yeah, but yeah, well, as said before, we'll see how we deal with that. And yeah, you please fix that guy. I think that's going to drain your entire energy, and that guy might not even be fixed afterwards, but let's see. It's going to be fine. It's going to be grand. Okay, one more tower here. And what did we... Oh, those were just those towers here. And then we have to wait for you. But it's going to be fine. And we actually managed to repair that guy, and we have some energy left. That is neat as well. Okay, so we have two of these now, which means we can at least move out. Okay, so here are the waves of infantry that we have to face here. Why are you guys moving out there already? It doesn't really matter. You're supposed to be like auxiliary defenses, not completely at the front lines. So we're actually going to wait, because we do get another time limit at one point. But I'm not... then again, you might as well clear the way. Okay, let's maybe try that. But if you destroy the train station, then the German Tiger tanks are actually going to come after us, if I remember correctly. So let's maybe wait a little bit, and oh, we need more supply stores naturally. Because these guys here cost... Oh, no. These guys here cost a whooping 11 points of supply, which makes them worth as much as... You guys die really quickly. As much as 11 infantry units, and they're obviously as good as 100 infantry units. Approximately. Got 7 kills, that's not actually as much as I thought you would have. And yeah, so this is just an attack you need to be prepared for, because if you're not prepared, then these guys here might just damage your economy or destroy an important building or two, but if you know what to do, it's not really that big of a deal, because it's just infantry, just flamethrowers and basic riflemen. No light vehicles, no tanks, nothing else really. And give me those minerals, please. Okay, so we do have our... Oh yeah. Improved research laboratory, do you want that? Yeah, I guess we do. Yep. You just... rake in those kills. Yeah, but if you have these towers here in position, these guys are all going to die before they can even scratch you properly. So this should not be much of an issue. And they have to go through a lot of towers before they can do anything. Did you actually just fire a shot at me? Don't think you did. No, you all seem to be at maximum hit points, so it's not a problem. To be honest, if you had like 10 machine guns set up and you had 1 or 2 guys run into them, that's probably what would happen, would be my assumption. Then again, what do I know about military hardware and whatnot and tactics? Pretty much only things I know from video games, so you should not trust me in that manner. There's still a time limit. They will show us the train station time limit at one point. I'm not quite sure why they don't give it to us straight away, because what essentially happens is you get 10 minutes for free and then you get 15 minutes to destroy the train station. I may as well just give you 25 minutes to destroy the train station, but oh well. Oh, you actually fired a shot, but you didn't deal any damage. Doesn't really matter.
We are under attack.
Yep, they're actually onto us now, but it's still going to be fine. I wish there was a cash bounty in this game. That would give us a ton of resources. But alas, there is not. Okay, can afford another one of you. That is great. That is great indeed. Let's build as many of these as we can before we... I don't think I needed that many towers, but I want to make sure. I mean, you can defend with these guys as well, but we want to use those guys for more proactive things. Here it's actually in my favor that these guys just pause every now and then, because that makes it so much easier to just see where they're coming from if you defend with vehicles, and just to allow my towers to get some extra shots off before they even fire back. 29 kills, 26 kills, 11 kills. It's breaking up. Oh, we've got a fair amount of kills as well. Even you have one. Yep, it's all working out in our favor. So we could get the tank armor upgrades. How expensive is that? That's not actually that expensive. I think that's worth it. And yeah, 160. So what does the anti-tank cannon? So the anti-tank cannon, does it just allow us to deal more damage against tanks? Because then we might actually get it to deal with the Tigers, but we'll have to see. For now we're good. Yep, you guys barely managed to fire off a shot. Not quite sure where Germany has these reserves from. And why we start with pretty much nothing, but what do I know? In any case, yeah, I think this is as dangerous as it gets, quote unquote, so this is not going to be a problem. Awesome. So yeah, I think maybe we should actually get that anti-tank cannon, just so we're actually good against tanks. Because I thought it would just increase your offensive power, but it seems that it might just make you better against tanks, and that would be great, because we have to face those Tigers at one point. And that's going to be a bit of an issue. Oh. Yep, they haven't given up yet. If they would all attack in one big group, this might even work. Well, maybe not quite, but they could get somewhere. They might destroy a tower or two, but even this is not really a problem. Yeah, even this is not really a problem. They barely managed to scratch any of these towers here. They're also not firing at the same tower, which makes it even easier for me. 48 kills, not bad. Well done. Oh, 51 kills. You're the true killer here. Okay, now we need to wait for that anti-tank cannon upgrade, and then we also need to wait for it to be researched. But yeah, this is a final mission. I mean, you knew this was going to take at least 2 hours. Well, you can just watch at the above the video and you can tell how long this is going to take me. Occasionally it has to be quite amusing when I say like, oh, I'm going to be done with this in 10 minutes. And then you look at the video bar and see there's still 45 minutes left, so there's that. Still haven't given up. It's fascinating. Oh, these are just the flamethrower guys, which are slower and thus just come in here a little bit later. That's okay with me too. Okay, great. We have 50 minutes to locate and destroy the train station. That is okay. So let's maybe do that. And then research the anti-tank cannons and then head back to base. And hopefully we'll be able to get the Tiger tanks destroyed as well. So you can move over here for now. There will be some other units in between, but that should be okay. Yeah, the Leopold near the train station, that's the only real problem, but thankfully the K2s have a pretty decent range. So we should, and they are slow, but we should be able to get into range quickly-ish. Yeah, you guys maybe just take a step back. And you slowly but surely move over here. There might be some infantry left from that, I'm just going to call it the bunker complex. But let's see. So we almost have enough resources for those anti-tank cannons. But yeah, let's gather here for now. You follow us. I want a couple more of these now, but the anti-tank cannons, I want to get those now because it's going to take me a while to research them, whereas I can build repair trucks in a comparably short amount of time. Boom, dead. Let's get over here. Some debris here on the roads. Berlin otherwise looks pretty clean. All things considered. Where are we under attack? No, seriously, where are we under? Oh, it's you. Well, you get a medal for bravery, attacking 3 of these tanks here, plus support. And yeah, you continue to that train station. Okay, so we do have the resources to get the anti-tank cannon upgrade, so let's do it. Oh, that's going to take so long. Oh, careful, you have to save these guys here. You just get over here and maybe repair one another. There we go, not a problem. Awesome, mutual repair, that's what we need. And then let's save up money for what actually? I think for yet more of these guys here. Oh, this is going to take so long to research. Okay, so there's a train station. There's a Leopold. It might even be faster to just rush in and blow it up. We'll have to see, but first let's deal with this infantry here, because I don't want to be flanked by infantry all the time. They're not really a problem, because they even need a fair amount of time to... And we do have the armor upgrade now, that's neat. Now we're even harder to kill. And I think... Wait a second. Oh yeah, the hip... improve health. Do we want that? Yeah, I think we want that as well. Yeah, let's make the guys we have as strong as possible. So there's the train station. The question is, how quickly are we going to get into Leopold range? We'll have to see. First, let's take out you. Okay, so we can... Oh, so there's the Leopold. Let's just move forward. Let's quickly take you out, and then let's move over here. Keep moving. Keep moving. Don't stop. Then take this guy here out. Which you should do in time. Yeah. Okay, direct hit here, but there we go. So, okay, move a step back. Move a step back. We still have enough time here, so this should not be an issue. You fix that guy. And then we're going to... do the rest here. Okay. You might even stand around here for a while, because we don't want to trigger the scripts for the final event too quickly. We could of course try to rush through here and destroy the HQ quickly, but that's really risky because the Tiger tanks intercept us and we're not ready. This is not going to end well. So how's our anti-tank cannon upgrade doing? Okay. It's actually happening very slowly. So that better be good. Okay, so you destroy that, please. There's a lot of flamethrower guys there. Well, looks like you're going to be next. Well, and you're all dead now. So please don't destroy the train station just yet. Please don't destroy it just yet. You can destroy that guy, I guess. Yeah, look how small this guy here is compared to us. No, don't blow up the train station just yet. Just destroy that guy, thank you. No. Okay, retreat. We want to buy ourselves some time, so don't blow up the train station just yet. Why is the train station even so strategically important? I don't know, again. But we're going to get to that. I don't think the Germans have any planes left. At this stage of the war they probably didn't have too many left, and this is actually progressing. Well, look at that. When I wasn't paying attention, something actually happened. So we should be able to build at least one more of these guys in the time it takes us to count down here. Maybe even 2. Once we have 6 and the anti-tank cannon, we should be pretty safe from the Tigers. I know I'm super paranoid about the Tigers, but believe me, these guys are really powerful. So they're actually the most powerful unit in the game. Maybe together with with that one Lancaster bomber that the British have, which is also really expensive and also really powerful. And I'm not quite sure how many upgrades they have, because I don't recall the Germans having that many armor upgrades. Their armor is just overpowered like from the get-go. Anyway, I guess we can build one or two... No, yeah, there we go. 1 or 2 more of these, just in case, and maybe one of these here, because it makes me nervous to not have any defenses here, even though this is going to do nothing against the Tiger. It's not going to reach them, and it's going to be destroyed in like 2 hits. Okay, another one of these is on its way. That is fine with me. So this is their range. I was just wondering what that was. Yep, I did actually know that, believe me. Okay. Going somewhere here. Wait, that's a power plant, that's not my research center. Okay, so this anti-tank... There we go. So this does not increase our actual attack power, but it makes us these guys here better against tanks. Oh, take that street light. And that sounds pretty good to me.
Construction completed.
So it's going to take a while until we can afford another one of these. Even though we haven't really spent that much oil. This all just costs minerals. But that's okay. We still have a fair amount of time left. We're going to utilize that. I think we might just about get in a 5th one. And then we have to be ready for the Tigers. So we actually essentially have 2 possibilities. We can either try to rush through here, but there's bunkers and Leopolds and whatnot. So if the Tigers flank us while we're trying to do this, this might end up poorly for us, even though a bunch of these guys here are going to destroy one of those guys rather quickly, all things considered. Okay, you've got a nice amount of kills. Not as many kills as these towers here. I think this is finally over. These guys here seem to be... yeah, these guys are the winners. Joined first place, 52 kills. Not bad, not bad. And we are almost halfway there.
New technology developed.
And so I've got the increased hit points now as well. 1,440 hit points, which is a lot of hit points. Okay, you join us here. And yeah, we still have a fair amount of time here left. It seems the Leopold and the Tiger are the only units that deal decent damage against this guy here. But yeah, they're still kind of scary. Anything else we want to build? We could get an airport. But again, there's just so much anti-air here, it's just not worth it. And there's stuff here as well, so yeah. Also, Berlin looks again like a desert. Maybe it did after all the bombings, but I still doubt it. I mean, just look at this. There's no grass anywhere in this game, except in the one mission in the forest. That was just weird. It felt like it was lifted from Warcraft 3 in some regards. Anyway. And let's just have you slowly crawl over to the rest of my gang here. Yeah, I think we can get one more of these out, which is pretty great, because I thought it would take us way longer. And now that we have all those upgrades, these all 3 upgrades, hit points, armor, and cannon, these guys are about as good as they will get, because there's no veterancy in this game, which is sad. If there was veterancy for towers, these would be absolute killers. Of course, it would be one of those things where only the player would profit, as opposed to the CPU, because... oh, that's just a flag. Because... what do we have here? Oh, it's just you, just chilling here. Yeah, don't stop, just continue. Yeah, these guys will probably not molest us, and those are no challenge. And yeah, we can almost afford one more of you. That is neat. So let's get one more of you. Should we get more repair vehicles? That's the question. We might get another 1 or 2. We'll have to see. And there we go. What we could also get is the repair vehicle energy upgrade, which costs 100 and 100. I think we can do that. That's not that expensive. Awesome. So welcome to the team. Another advantage we might have, I suppose, the Tigers is if we focus fire properly and they roll in one by one. But we'll just have to see how this goes. Yeah, I really wish we had a second oil well. That would make this so much easier, which is probably why they don't give you a second oil well. But there's that. Okay, we've got less than 5 minutes left. So we don't want to forget about the countdown. That happened to me in a couple of the general challenges. In Command & Conquer Generals, where I just forgot about super weapons and they would just fire them at me, and it was kind of embarrassing. But that's okay. Yeah, you can definitely join the team before we go, and I think then we should probably just go for it. Because otherwise this might not end up well for us. So how much do these cost again? Only 50 fuel, so you could get 2 more of them potentially. Yeah, why not do that? Yeah, let's do that. They cost a lot of minerals, but comparably. But I have so many... I've got so much of that, it doesn't really matter. Okay. That's what this entire game amounted to, the confrontation with the Tigers. Okay, you are almost done. That is neat. Did I forget any upgrades? I didn't, in fact. Oh wait, this one here, that was... oh yeah, Katyushka rocket range. Nobody cares about that. Believe me. And there we go. So you join us here. And then everything is going to be good. What's on the sign? I don't know. I don't want to rotate the camera, because I find that mildly irritating. Alright. Also, they call it a division of Tiger tanks. If it was an actual division of Tiger tanks, it would be pretty scary. Especially at this point in the war. But okay, we'll see about that. Okay, it's going to take a while until we can afford another one of these bad boys here. But we're going to get to that too. Okay, I think when we have 2 minutes left, I'm just going to destroy the train station. I don't want to push it too much. It would be a shame if we lost because of that now. And I don't think there's much here. Yeah, this is the area with the German HQ. which we have to blow up, but we'll get to that. And you really struggle to just drive past this there, guys. Okay, there we go. Just drive up here. It's not that hard. Okay, let's just do it. The train station must die. Two shots, not bad. Now we have 40 minutes to destroy the headquarters, which raises the total amount of time you have to do all the objectives to about 1 hour and 40 minutes. That's how long they expect you to need for this potentially. Anyway, you get over here. I think I would just want to wait and destroy the tigers because, as said before, I don't really fancy. Did I get this? No, I didn't get the energy upgrade yet, did I? Still on its way. Because I don't want to do other things, like get attacked by leopards and then get attacked by the tigers as well. Do I outrange the tiger tank? I'm not even sure about that. Anyway, you go down here, please. You get over here. Then we should be in a good position to welcome them. Hopefully. And you stay here for instant repair. Come on. That should do it. Just stay here. Stay here and don't move. Okay. Yeah, so this isn't so bad. Yeah, let's just wait for the tigers to arrive. And in the meantime we can just build more of these, because I don't think I really need anything else. I could go with planes, but then I... What was... Oh, that was the upgrade. Never mind. And there we go. And those actually fill up your popper reasonably. Why did I call it popper? Your pop limit reasonably quickly. Well, I can always send these guys here to their doom. I might actually use those as scouts. But we'll have to see about that. So anyway, we've got 5 of these now. That's pretty good. And if we can cluster them and attack the tigers quickly, we might have the advantage here. And I can also try to pull out damage tanks, but it's not always a good idea because they're just too clumsy and they get into one another's way that at times it's just better to just go for it and attack. How much stuff do we have left here? We have... that's actually a fair amount. Yeah, we've got something like 8,500 mineral left and about, 3,400 oil. That's not actually that bad.
Construction completed.
What even was that? Oh, this was these buildings here.
Completed.
Neat. Okay. I'm nervous. Just send in the tigers. Just do it. I'm tired of waiting. Maybe they don't attack us before we attack the HQ here. It could be the case. We have to see about that. So we might move forward, but we'll have to see. What we can also do is get in a couple of you guys as cheap scouts. You know what? Let's actually do that. So you can get yourself killed. And yeah, another one of these is ready. That's neat. I think with 6 of these we should definitely be safe, especially with all the upgrades. There we go. Let's get over here. To be honest, I can't see anyone ever using any of these units in multiplayer. Multiplayer has to be just infantry rush because everything else just takes too long. Okay, so you just go along this road here in a nice line. Oh yeah, I forgot we have these formations here. Not that I ever used those outside the tutorial, maybe one other mission. But they are there. They theoretically exist. And well, practically as well. I'm just not using them. Okay. Why do you... What's up with this stopping? I don't know why that irritates me so much. But it is... Okay, there we go. So the tiger tanks are on their way. So we'll have to see about those. You can actually go into this park here and then see whether you can find them. And you can just walk up here and get yourself killed. Yeah, I think they're going to come through here. I think they appear here, something along those lines. I hope they don't go around here and then attack my base. That would be kind of embarrassing. In that case, I might just rush for the German headquarters, but we'll see. Yep, division of tiger tanks. Okay, get a little bit closer, please.
attack.
Oh, so there's one of these guys here, and there's a Leopold, and whatever that was, yeah. Okay, I think that was... yeah, those are the Tigers. Okay, that's okay. This guy here is almost here as well. So we're getting there, and we can almost afford another one of these. In fact, we can now. So let's just go for it. The question is, do the Tigers come for us, or they just kind of hang around? I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see. Whoa, you just made me jump. Guys, just stay where you are. You don't need to move, especially not after you just killed that guy. See, just go back. Okay, so there we are. We get over here. Okay, that was mine. Stop. Everybody just stop. Okay. I need to face those Tigers, but where are they? Going to send... oh, there they are. I can actually see that because they're going through here. Okay, you move over here. Whoa, where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, there we are. It's on now. You move in here and fix these guys here. Okay, yeah, we can definitely win. Yeah, the anti-tank... wow, these anti-tank hands, they make a huge difference. I can already tell that. These guys are way tougher if you don't have those. The question is, where's the third one? We'll have to see. Okay, these guys here, all the ones that survived are healthy. That is good. We only lost one. That is good as well. So I think we just have to go down here and try to intercept the final one. Go down here. There's enough space. Look how much space there is. Guys, don't do this to me. And you're almost ready. That's neat. Because I don't want to lose my base. And if my base is just defended by the towers and this guy here, I'm actually going to lose my base. Okay. You just try to reach my base in time. I know it's difficult. But just give it a shot, okay? And you guys, please get out of the way. And maybe one of you can just go down here or so to see whether the last Tiger is there. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's not so cool, but like this guy here destroys these in 3 hits. Okay, you know what? Whatever, you just get in here. Yeah, and that one has almost as much health as I do. Can we win a one-on-one fight here? I'm not quite sure. We could give it a try, but you could also wait for those guys to arrive, because these buildings here can delay this guy for a little bit. Let's actually see, 190, so that guy is stronger but has weaker armor. Okay, you guys just go down here. Oh, well, it's on now. Okay, I think this might about just be enough. Yeah. Thank you for the delay. That was enough. Awesome, so now we can all get back up here. Okay, there we go. So, that wasn't all that nerve-wracking actually, but we will need to do this, because you could see how quickly this guy here dismantled everything I had. And... oh yeah, you're my amphibious elite guys. So no worries about you. Let's hope they don't send any more of them after me, because that... yeah, let's hope this isn't some sort of escalating thingy, because that would be mean. In this case, let's maybe build one more of you. And you're all in good health. Then we need to fix the... wait, why aren't you shown to be... oh, you are shown to be damaged, you're that guy. We're going to fix you. So there's a Leopold kind of right here, but we'll deal with that once we're there. As long as you can attack them and then retreat and heal up, we are generally going to be fine. So you just gather here, then we're going to heal, and then we're going to do whatnot. Let's build one more of these towers here. I know I'm probably not going to use it, but who knows, it just makes me happy. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think we don't really need anything else now. You get over here and get yourself repaired. Why do these guys have to be so slow? Like everything in this game. Building the facilities to build them, getting their upgrades, moving them somewhere. Except for the rate of fire, that's actually pretty decent. Okay, you fix this guy. Can you actually be fixed by several guys at once? It looks like it, because this is really rapid fixing. And yeah, a multiple energy bars decrease. So this does stack. That's actually pretty sweet. Awesome. So now we have 6 of you, and all of you are in good health. This was actually kind of neat that you could see the guys through the fog, because they would destroy these very accurately trimmed hedges. Okay, get over here, please. Oh no, there's a piece of debris on the road. That's going to be a pain to maneuver around, but what can we do? Oh, that was... Oh, that's... I always get a heart attack because I see something's green and I just assume it's another German unit. Can you just come up here? And house 2, owned by Halder. House 6. So, I know these are model names, but could you just rename those? That's what they should be called in an editor, not here. But whatever. Doesn't really matter. So we're going to destroy that Panther tank there, and then we're going to that Panther, and then we're going to get bonus points if you got that joke. What are you doing? Just drive over here. You can't crush those trees. I guess those are uncrushable. But those hedges here can be crushed, even though they do slow. No hedge like this would slow down a tank like this. Like this house-sized tank. Okay, there we go. You are so dead. Yeah, you're definitely dead and you didn't even fire a shot. Okay, you guys get over here. Then we're going to destroy you. And then this Leopold here must definitely go. The bunkers are not the problem, but there we go. The anti-air guns turn towards us for some reason. Okay, just blow up everything. You come up here and destroy that. And then we're just going to stand here and kill everything that comes after us. This guy here needs healing. Okay, and just gather here. No need to scramble now. Okay, freeze. Oh damn. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. Retreat, retreat. Drive down here. This is exactly why I need a lot of these tanks, and why you need to make sure that you do micromanage them adequately, because otherwise this is just not going to go anywhere. Okay, fix that guy, please. Yeah, it's going to be fine. So the bunker is here where those flags are. The main reason why I want to make sure that the cannons don't blow everything up is because we want to make sure that we don't lose now, because I do not fancy replaying all of this. Okay, you just wait here. You move up here. You join those guys here, and then we're going to move out again. You can guard these guys here, I suppose. You're still a little bit damaged, but that's fine. Let's see where the next Leopold is. Oh yeah, so over there, that's okay. Can we crush this? We can. That's neat, so we don't need to drive around this. So we're going to eat one more full hit here, but that's fine. Because then that guy's going to be dead. So there's the next one, that's fine too. Because these guys here are the only thing that actually deals any damage against us. Okay. Okay, let's destroy the bunker. Nice of the anti-air guns to get our attention, even though it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's just blow up all of you. And then it's time to blow up this purple HQ. And do they fire? Did they always fire red shots? I don't even know. It doesn't matter. Okay, maybe I could have just rushed in here, but who cares? And there we go. Well, so that was that. Total score is almost 100,000 points. Yeah, maybe I didn't have to be quite as paranoid, but yeah, mind the Tiger tanks. I guess I could have just rushed the German headquarters before those arrived, but oh no, who cares now? Anyway, that was the final mission, but we're not quite done yet. But enjoy the ending, and I shall see you next time. Take care and goodbye.